All right, coming up to the stage now is Gil Kernan, who is the CEO of Patch Organics. Gil, come on up.
Thank you. I think we'll start with the video.
Foods and the Spirit of Innovation Awards. At Patch, we make pumpkin seed milks with organic, non-GMO pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds have no known allergens associated with them. They are sustainable as well as nutrient rich, with 5.75 grams of protein in a single serve, a good source of vitamin D, which comes from powdered button mushrooms. Even our extracts are 100% plant-based. They're very satisfying, they're creamy, delicious, and nutrient rich with a low glycemic sugar. We use dates and coconut sugar only. 1 in 13 children today have a food-related allergy that didn't exist 30 years ago. Our product is free from soy, from nuts, grains, and dairy. Our product has the added benefit of being lactose, gluten, and cholesterol-free.
It's great to be here. I'm Gil Kernan, co-founder of Patch Organics, and I'm glad Patricia could join us by video. Her lifelong interest and passion for health, wellness, and nutrition has allowed her to create a new beverage. It filled a gap and is at the intersection of taste, nutrition, allergen concerns, and sustainability. We have the best tasting plant-based milk alternative powered by pumpkin seeds, and everyone can enjoy it. We use better ingredients to create a nutritional profile similar to dairy that's sustainable. We have sustainable ingredients as well as sustainable packaging. The ingredients, we use a lot less water than almonds, and of course dairy, a lot less water and land degradation. Packaging in Tetra Pak, shelf-stable packaging. They're sourcing their materials in a sustainable way and have a strong aftermarket recycling program. We're part of a $18 billion global market for plant-based dairy. Plant-based milks represent about 9%, greater than 9% of dairy, and that number is growing as consumers are changing their preferences. In the last 3 months, 40% of US adults have purchased a plant-based milk. Patch Organics is the best tasting plant milk. So we're a disruptor. Being differentiated by being powered by pumpkin seeds addresses a shifting preference amongst consumers. As Patricia mentioned, the allergen-friendly, full of vitamins, minerals, and protein, yet free of nuts, soy, dairy, and grain. Everybody you know, most people you know, will talk about people they know that are lactose intolerant or have allergen issues or concerned about animal welfare, which we address with this product. So we introduced the product earlier this year. It's tasty, creamy, and delicious. We've actually won some awards already. Spirit of Innovation, the Prepared Foods Award, and the chocolate for the best new beverage. And we're a top pick at Expo East. So we're pleased with that. We have a single-serve Tetra Pak, in chocolate and original. The original only has 4 grams of sugar. The SRP is $2.99, so it's a premium price for the single serve, yet it's still accessible. We're excited about our scalable business model. We have great partners with our co-packer and with Tetra Pak. Sorry. Missing a slide. Okay. So excited about 2022 with a new leader, new packaging coming in a liter size that many consumers want and retailers want. We'll have a sugar-free and a barista blend. It gives us an opportunity to address our packaging with a kid-friendly message and other messaging to tell our story. We have a small, strong core team of Patricia, Suzanne Connor, Kathy Monahan, and myself, but we're excited that we'll be able to grow both internally and externally with some recent and anticipated funding. We'll be able to find new partners in distribution as we grow our team. You can find us in the Northeast corridor from DC to Boston, as well as on Amazon and our website online. So we're excited about the market opportunity as we expand geographies and channels to food service schools, offices, and hospitals. We're uniquely positioned. Thank you.
Great job. You can just step up to that X there. Thank you very much. Ken, let's start with you. Patch Organics, alt dairy milk. What are your thoughts?
This one to me was the most enigmatic. It's just tough for me to get a read on. Is it a niche of a niche, or is it something that can really go from a core consumer to a more consumer? I mean, from a packaging perspective, I think it's great. I like the 1 liter innovation. We didn't see that. At least I hadn't seen it before. Barista blends are obviously a great place to put sort of the tip of the spear. What's the difference between the original and the chocolate that we just tried and the barista blend? Like how does it foam or stand up better?
And that's what we've addressed with the barista blend. A better foaming, the baristas can do their latte art, which they want. So it's a little creamier. We've taken out some of the cinnamon that was competing with the coffee.
Eric, can you talk about your thoughts on the packaging?
Yeah, so I think the package is beautiful. I like to see the 1 liter coming into market because I was curious about the decision to have only a single serve. I believe most of the categories in future consumption, and it helps build trial and ritual. But I also echo the comment just made. I applaud your chart that showed the differentiation that pumpkin seeds potentially has. I think it's a little complicated to see it as the clear winner. So sharpening that message as to why pumpkin seed, I think, would be helpful.
Thank you.
Maxie, does this fill a need? Is there a white space for a pumpkin seed milk amid a competitive set for alt dairy?
Well, thank you for starting off with why the pumpkin seed. And that nutritional information was really valuable. And I believe you said it's nut-free too. So I think that does fill a space that there is continuing, demand for dairy-free, but to also get the nut-free. I think that has great potential there. I thought it tasted very good, and I think you're going in the right direction with your product roadmap. So yeah, it'll be further education of the consumer why this pumpkin seed, and honestly, I wasn't quite sure, is pumpkin a nut? Is it not, So just make sure to keep educating this consumer. I think they'll try it because there is a big consumer looking for this.
Thank you, I agree. And what we like about it is that the one member of the family might have an allergen concern, and so they might buy it, but the other brother or sisters are going to be stealing it, or their mom or dad are going to be stealing it, so we do have that crossover.
Yeah.
John, I think Gil called Patch Organics perhaps the best tasting alt milk out there. Is that what you said?
We've heard that before.
Okay, we've heard that. Would you agree?
I mean, it seems pretty subjective to me in terms of what people prefer. I mean, I think that's a big challenge with alt dairy. And, just what you see, I mean, I don't know, this morning was getting, coffee from a place nearby, and they had like 10 different choices, and they're not doing that because they want to or need to. It's just, people are very particular. And I think that's the challenge of anyone who's going into it, with something new, be it, this or pecan milk, is just, there's all these other things that already have a way big, head start. So I think, you definitely have something that stands out in terms of the allergy side of it and nutrition and maybe an eco side, but I wish the packaging and the brand kind of screamed that more. I feel like the branding's kind of safe, it feels like a commodity almost, that would be the risk at least. But, that for sure is going to otherwise be the challenge, is just to get me to try something new. If I like oat milk, why do I need this,
Thank you.
Ken, Eric brought up the single-serve size for this type of product. Do you think this is the right go-to-market size or package for this brand?
I think the 1 liter would be the better size once the brand is established, although the other SKU was chocolate, right, currently? So that can be, I mean, don't necessarily know who the consumer is, but that size is better for just sort of a, milk occasion, if you will, milk replacement.
We do have a few seconds left. Could you address who the consumer is? Who is the target consumer for Patch Organics?
Yes, the target consumer is actually the young child you saw in the opening slide. It's his parents, and so the kids love it, and we should have a child-friendly looking package. But our biggest repeat customer online is a grandmother that's ordered 16, 17 times already, and so it crosses all generations. But the target is the child and his parent, that age.
All right, fantastic. Great feedback. Once again, great presentation. Thank you.
Thank you.